When you walk through the grocery store, it's easy to be drawn to foods labeled high protein. After all, protein is essential for our bodies, especially as we age. But have you ever wondered if all high-protein foods are actually good for you, especially after you turn 50? There's a surprising truth that most people don't know about their favorite protein-packed meals, and it could make a huge difference in your health as you get older. Take bacon, for example. It's a breakfast staple for millions, and many people think of it as a tasty way to get more protein. But after learning what's really in bacon and how it affects your body, you might never look at it the same way again. The truth is, some of the most popular high-protein foods can actually be harmful, especially for people over 50. Cardiologists, doctors who specialize in heart health, are sounding the alarm about certain high-protein foods. They want everyone over 50 to know that while protein is absolutely vital for maintaining muscle mass, bone strength, and overall energy, the source of your protein matters more than you might think. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle, and protein helps slow that process. But not all proteins are created equal, and some can actually put your heart at risk. When you look at a table full of protein options, meats, fish, beans, yogurt, and more, it's tempting to think they're all equally healthy. But the reality is, the type of protein you choose can have a big impact on your long-term health. Some proteins, like those found in fatty red meats and processed foods, come with hidden dangers that aren't always obvious on the nutrition label. If you're over 50, it's especially important to pay attention to how much red meat and processed meats, like bacon, sausage, and beef, you're eating. These foods are often high in saturated fat and sodium, which can silently damage your heart and blood vessels over time. Even if you feel healthy now, the effects of these foods can build up, increasing your risk for serious heart problems down the road. Scientific studies have shown a clear link between eating too much red and processed meat and higher cholesterol levels. These foods can cause fatty deposits to build up in your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow and raising your risk of heart attacks and strokes. It's not just about cholesterol either. Processed meats often contain chemicals and preservatives that can trigger inflammation and further harm your cardiovascular system. So why does this matter even more after you turn 50? As we age, our bodies go through changes that make us more vulnerable to the effects of unhealthy foods. Our metabolism slows down, our arteries become less flexible, and our ability to process fats and cholesterol isn't as strong as it once was. That means the same foods you enjoyed in your 30s or 40s can have a much bigger impact on your heart health after 50. Many people don't realize that heart disease is the leading cause of death for adults over 50. The choices you make at the dinner table today can have a lasting effect on your health for years to come. That's why cardiologists are urging older adults to rethink their protein sources and make smarter choices for a healthier heart. Staying active and keeping your blood pressure in check are important, but what you eat is just as crucial. As we get older, our bodies process fat less efficiently, and our heart needs more care than ever before. That's why it's so important to be mindful of the foods you put on your plate, especially when it comes to protein. Eating red meat and processed meats regularly can do more damage than you might realize. Over time, these foods can contribute to high blood pressure, clogged arteries, and even increase your risk of certain cancers. The risks are even higher if you have other health conditions like diabetes or high cholesterol. But here's the good news: you don't have to give up protein to protect your heart. In fact, there are plenty of delicious, heart-healthy protein options that can help you stay strong and energized as you age. The key is to make simple swaps and focus on variety. Cardiologists recommend choosing lean proteins like fish, skinless chicken, beans, lentils, Greek yogurt, and tofu. These foods are lower in saturated fat and packed with nutrients that support your heart, muscles, and bones. Fish like salmon and sardines are especially good choices because they contain omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and protect your arteries. Next time you're at the store, try reaching for salmon instead of steak, or swap out bacon for a veggie omelet with beans. Greek yogurt makes a great breakfast or snack, and tofu can be added to stir-fries or salads for a plant-based protein boost. These small changes can add up to big benefits for your heart and overall health. Experts suggest limiting red meat to just once or twice a week, and filling the rest of your meals with plant-based proteins and plenty of colorful vegetables. Not only will this help protect your heart, but it can also lower your risk of diabetes, improve your digestion, and help you maintain a healthy weight. If you're not sure where to start, try making one small change at a time. Add an extra serving of beans to your salad. Swap out beef for chicken in your favorite recipes, or experiment with new plant-based dishes. Over time, these habits will become second nature, and your body and your heart will thank you. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes for your health. By choosing the right proteins and eating a balanced diet, you can stay active, feel great, and enjoy life to the fullest well into your golden years. Your heart will thank you for every healthy choice you make. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more simple health tips you'll actually use. We're here to help you make the best choices for your heart, your health, and your future. Stay tuned for more ways to live your healthiest, happiest life.